Yep, there it is. We are live. We made it. Amazing. Awesome. Thank you. More please. What's up? We're going to get this over here. Cool. We got it. Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube. Happy freaking Wednesday. We are back with another podcast episode. I know you guys are super excited. You've probably been waiting all day for this. I'm amped. It's going to be lit. I'm just going to get these other platforms good to go. As you guys are rolling up, let me know how your day is going in the comments. Today's podcast is going to be based around the whole concept that online training is better than in person, and I'm going to break it down being a guy who's done both for quite some time. So let me know what's good in the chat box, and we're going to get this rolling here in just a minute. Got some water. I just had lunch. Feeling good. I have exactly 12 minutes before my next call. So I'm going to give people a sec, and then we'll run this up. Heart Jen, what's good? Mr. Asian Boy, what's good? Alexandra, what's up? I love it. Thank you guys for tuning in. TikTok was good. Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube. Wednesday, let me know how you're doing in the comments. Let's go. Valerie, what's good? Love it. Thank you. I appreciate you guys. All right. I'm going to get right into this. Nothing is scripted today. Everything is straight from the heart, and I'm just going to dive right into this episode because, like I said, I'm kind of pressed for time. I've been in like back-to-back meetings. Good, trying to learn. I love it. Well, this podcast episode is going to be extremely informative episode. I'm just smutter my words. Tara, what is good? Love it. Cool. All right. So what I'm going to do for those who are new here, I'm going to count down from 3, and I'm going to record this into my podcast. Amy, what's good? One of my clients is here. Amy, appreciate you tuning in. So this morning for our clients, we had our in-house chef, Julian. He actually went live with a healthy McDonald's snack wrap demo, so that was super cool. My clients get access to that. Amy was there this morning. We ran that up. That's something we do inside of our community, along with our registered in-house dietitian, Melina, as well. She's been coming in giving an insane amount of professional nutrition advice. It's also something we do for our team. Just like going off the topic of that, and then we have myself, our assistant coach, Kim, who has a degree in exercise science. So it's safe to say that our community is not only full of professionals, but it's also full of amazing people who are on the same page trying to grow into the best version of themselves. Currently, our roster is at capacity, but if you'd like to be considered in working with us, you could fill out and join our wait list. Not really sure when I'm going to be opening up enrollment. Not really looking to take on many more clients right now. But if you want to be considered to join that waitlist, just let me know. Shoot me the word ready, and I could have a conversation with you, see if you qualify to work with the team. Now, with that being said, I'm going to hop right into this episode in 3, 2, and 1. What is going on, mother truckers? Welcome back. Happy freaking Wednesday. So today, you know what? I probably should have said it's what. All right, hold on, time out. We're going to redo that. Because when I record these, I don't want to say specific dates because they're podcast episodes, right? So like, let's say someone listens to it and it's not Wednesday, they're going to be like, yo, what is this guy talking about? So we're going to redo that and pretend like that never happened, okay? All right, ready? 3, 2, and 1. What is going on, mother truckers? Welcome back to another episode of the Shift Your Mind, Change Your Life podcast. This is your favorite online personal trainer in the entire world, Coach Out. Let's get it. In today's episode, I'm talking about why online training beats in person. This is something that I've been hearing a lot recently from people time and time again. Well, I just want to do in person. I feel like it's a lot better. They're there to correct my form, this, and that. Cool. Everyone's entitled to their opinion, but this is coming from someone who was an in-person trainer for quite some time. And then I made the transition to online. So in this episode, I'm going to break down personally from experience why online training is much better than in person. And it's also going to cost you a fraction of the cost as well. Because if you were to go to an in-person trainer, you'd have to pay them $100 an hour minimum. You do that maybe a few times a week, unless you wanted to pay a mortgage worth of trainer costs, which nobody really wants to do. And then also you're not really able to work too in-depthly with that trainer because they have another 10, 15, 20 clients that they have to work with in order to pay their bills. So like, honestly, I truly believe that model is broken because not only does the trainer have to really charge you out the ass, but then you're not able to get more from it. So I'm going to break that down as well. So to give you guys a little bit more context on that, when I started my coaching journey almost 3 years ago, now it's crazy to say that, when I started in person, because I thought that's what it was. I was like, cool, I'm going to be an in-person trainer. I'm going to help people out. This is going to be lit. But I saw over time, especially when the pandemic hit, I had a little bit of time to reflect. And with the gyms being shut down, it forced us to adapt, like through the circumstances. I was like, hey, I want to coach people. And I was fortunate enough to be put in the position to meet my business coach, Brian Mark, through a mutual friend. And they pretty much opened the floodgates on how, things are supposed to be done. And it was throughout that process of hiring my own coach and joining PT Domination that I was able to understand all the benefits that online training had. So not only, are you able to get way more because you're able to get a detailed custom meal plan, you're able to get training plans easy to follow inside of the app. Like Amy gets it, she's here with me live, she could attest to that you're also introduced to the Facebook group with all the other individuals, the live trainings, the teams that we have. Like you can't get that level of detailed support and accountability from in-person training if you tried, because like I said earlier, you could go to that in-person trainer, maybe once or twice a week, but do they really have the time and energy and bandwidth to actually customize all those different things we just talked about? Probably not. They'll see you maybe once or twice a week, maybe critique your form, but they just don't have the time or energy to give you the detailed information that we're able to. And that's why I believe in the space, because not only can you do it on your own time, you don't have to meet someone, you could travel the world and be able to see everything from your phone, right? But it costs you way less, right? It costs you way less. And that's really what I like to talk about with my team. Is like, hey, like you want to go with them, like go ahead, but you're literally going to spin your wheels. And it's just something that I see way too many people do. Now, here's the thing, like everyone's entitled to their opinion. I get it, but I've seen it from personal experience. It's just something that is really a flaw in the system. So like for my clients, like I was mentioning, it's like, hey, here's the exact amount of food that you need to eat. Here's the videos that you need to make that food taste fucking amazing, right? Here's the exact exercises that you need to be doing. And here's a video on how to perform them to the best of their ability. Here's the exact amount of sets and reps that you need to make sure that you're seeing the exact goals that you want. Notice how I'm saying exact, because it's precise, it's precision, it's customized, it's updated. I'm able to do that because I'm not going to the gym and holding people's hands and counting the reps, because realistically, that's all they're doing. Maybe there's other trainers who do some more cookie cutter stuff. They just don't have the energy that's needed. So when we're talking about how online training is better than in person, it truly is. And I want you guys to sit in that for a moment, because I think there's a lot of people who believe that they need somebody to rely on. But the thing that I like to teach my clients is like, hey, learn these skill sets so that you could do this on your own forever. Like my goal is to make sure that you're the last coach that you ever need, because you're building these foundational skill sets like nutrition, like mindset, accountability, learning how to navigate your weekends. All these things are extremely important when it comes to seeing success long-term in your fitness journey. Like if you're constantly relying on showing up to the gym every day to have someone, hold your hand throughout the process and bark at you to gain motivation, is that really setting yourself up to succeed long-term? Like, how do you expect to give that back to your kids, to your family, right? Like if you're not learning how to do that on your own, right? And that's what we're really focused on inside of my program, is giving you all of those tools, strategies, and tactics that you need to make sure that you're equipped to do this on your own long-term, right? Because that's what matters to me. And I'm going to cover the other side to this in just a second here. But is that making sense so far? If it is and you're getting value from this podcast episode, let me know and drop it in the comments. I say this every time I get on here, but I want to make sure that you guys are following along with me and understanding what this is, because I feel like this is a truly, truly important topic as well. I'm going to take a sip, and then we're going to continue this recording. What a fire at, bro. I had a really good thought, and I think I just lost it. No, I didn't, because I'm fucking smart. Okay, where is this? I didn't prep any notes today. Something that I never do, and then I don't like it because I feel like I rant from time to time. But it doesn't matter because we're going to do this. Tomer, what do you think of that? House of Bodybuilders, fit by Mick, Parker, Lyndon, Audrina. How you doing? Thank you guys for tuning in. I love it. I love it. Okay. So let's break this down even further and let's wrap this up. So again, why online training is better in person. So we're going to recap this episode really fast. 1, because you're not fixated to a location. 2, costs you way less. 3, you're able to actually develop the skill sets that you need to do this long term. Because again, like it's not so much of like, hey, here's this training plan, here are these macros, but it's really holding you accountable to that standard of becoming the person that you've wanted to be, right? Because let's be honest here, a majority of us want to do all the things that we constantly talk about, but doing them is completely different, right? Like you say, hey, I want to tone up, lose 10 to 15 pounds. I want to better my nutrition. I want to start this fitness journey. But like actually executing on that every single day and staying consistent is a much different, more challenging task, which is why I truly believe in what we do, because we're giving the support, the motivation, the guidance, the community of individuals, plus the team of professional experts are going to help you with every single aspect of the journey: nutrition, mindset, training, accountability, support, communication. You can't get that with an in-person trainer if you wanted to, if you tried. So I wanted to put this to bed because I hear this time and time again. Online training beats in person, costs you way less. You do it from your own fucking time. Like, I'm ranting, but that's it. That's what I wanted to share with you guys today. So take it for what it's worth. Take a little notes on it. Ask me a question. Try to battle me in the comments. Okay, like I want the smoke, man. If you guys have questions, comments, concerns on this, just shoot me a DM on Instagram at Salfittorio. That's SALFITTORIO, and I would love to continue this conversation in the DMs. Okay, so appreciate you guys tuning in and spending a few minutes with me today. Peace, love, and protein, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Let's freaking get it. That's all I had. I have to peace out and hop on this call, but I appreciate you guys. Have the best day of your entire lives, and we'll see you soon. Peace out. I have nice eyebrows. Thank you. More, please. Haha. Yeah. Yeah. 10 minutes. Exactly. It's all it takes, man. It's all it takes, man. That is all it takes. That was an okay epi.